Hey everyone, welcome to World of Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie and this is a replay sent to me by Thadeous from MI6 Clan. One of the nicest blokes you'll ever meet in the game, and he's driving his Cromwell. Not the Cromwell B, which I've done a few replays on the Cromwell B. It's one of my favourite tanks at tier 6, but this is the normal Cromwell, the tier 6 British medium tank, which Thadeous has had for some time, and you can see he's already got a mark of excellence on the gun barrel. Now Thadeous is playing on Himmelsdorf, or Winter Himmelsdorf, and it's in counter mode. Counter mode where there's only one base, and you need to defend it or attack it or both. So Thadeous is lucky enough to be top tier in this game, and looking at the mini-map you can see, which is what I remember the encounter mode to often happen on Himmelsdorf, the vast majority or a good amount of tanks have gone to the hill, which is probably a handy part of the map to win, but it's a hell of a long way from the white flag where the objective is to capture the base. Now I think it does take a lot longer to cap out in this mode of the game. I think it takes close enough to 3 minutes if it's one tank doing it, but you still need to have some vision on that white flag, and that's what Thadeous is doing along with that A20. They're providing some vision to make sure that Thad's team knows if their enemy tanks are going to be capping anytime soon. Now Thadeous has driven straight past the flag, and he's just been spotted by that Easy 8, and the Easy 8's going for the cap, but he's not going to do much there, and at that angle he won't even have shots on Thadeous. Even though Thadeous is spotted, he's not getting shot here, which is pretty lucky. I think that M4A3E8 or the Easy 8 was a little bit in fear for his life there. Looking at the mini-map, a lot of the enemy heavy tanks are up on the hill, but not this T67, the dangerous tier 5 American tank destroyer, which a lot of players use to pad their stats, the T67. Not that guy though, not today. Now Thad's side have absolutely won the 1-2-3 line, the western side of the map, won it convincingly, but Thad's not going to go for an easy cap win. He's going to go for the damage in this. There's two tank destroyers, Stug, and there's another one. I'm not sure what the other one is. The other one might be a Hellcat. The Stug and the Hellcat are both at the white flag, so if they need to cap, they can. Thad's going to run up to the hill, get rid of their artillery, and try and stop those heavy tanks from coming back and stopping those tank destroyers from capping. Even though they're not sitting on the cap at the moment, I'm not sure what they're actually doing. They might just be sitting there having a cup of tea, who knows. But Thad's side are now comfortably winning 9-5. He's been spotted going up the hill, and Thad's going to go up the hill, or no he's not, he's going to turn around and try and take care of that KV-85, the tier 6 Russian heavy tank. You can see that those heavy tanks on the enemy side that were on the hill have now moved into the centre of the map, and they're probably looking to stop them capping. Looks like the grill on Thad's team is sitting on the cap, and it's a 4 minute. It's more than a 4 minute timer to cap the base with just one tank. Thad takes a shot from that KV-85, but now the fast reload and the good rate of fire of the Cromwell comes to life as he takes out the top tier GoldenEye 007 Russian heavy tank at tier 6. Now the grill's in trouble. The grill's not going to be able to cap this. That A20 should kill him. But still comfortably winning 10-7. Now Thad's running around trying to keep these heavy tanks down in the southern part of the map entertained. And that grill was never going to live there for very long without any support. Now Thad's team are doing exactly what the enemy team did at the start of the game. Now they've got the majority of their tanks up on the hill as Thadeous takes out the A20, the tier 4 Russian light medium tank. Now with only 148 hit points, Thadeous needs to be a bit careful here because he's got two big heavy tanks to contend with. The Tog, which is on 968 hit points, which got a little bit of attention at the start of the game, as well as the T150, which is probably the most heavily armoured heavy tank at tier 6. Now the Tog fires, but Thadeous isn't going to try and beat his reload because he knows there's a T150 that's probably not too far away, and he's probably looking at his direction. Thadeous is a one shot for the T150. It'll probably take the Tog 2 shots to kill him. Cheeto is going for the Tog, as is the Skoda T24, which is a tier 5 Czech tank. He's had a good game by the looks of him. He's had 3 kills already. And so Thadeous is going to try and, while the Tog's focusing his attention to that Skoda and the Cheeto, he's going to get a few shots into him. And he takes him down to 179 hit points, which should mean that the other tanks should be able to kill him, but no. The Cheeto gets him in the end, and that only leaves the T150, who's on a fair amount of hit points. Sorry about that. So Thadeous needs to work out which way he's aiming. He would imagine that the T150 is aiming at the A20. He is, and takes him out. He's just fired, so Thadeous knows his reload is a lot quicker than the T150. But also would be safe to assume, you can see just around that corner that T150 was aiming in his direction. And again, another couple of shots into him, convincingly wins the game and picks up his 3rd kill. As we look at the post-game battle results, Thadeous in his tier 6 British medium tank, the Cromwell, damaged quite a few tanks, picked up a first class mastery badge, Bruiser for doing a bit of module damage, and a Fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his tank. And you can see he topped damage comfortably by almost double to that Skoda T24. 2,205 damage and 3 kills, gave him a base experience score of 1,007. And you can see he fired 21 shots. A few of those shots were a little bit loose, but 17 hit and 16 went through. You can't complain about those statistics in a tier 6 battle. And the Skoda, you can see the Skoda got a higher experience score because the Skoda was tier 5. He did less damage, but he's a tier 5, plus he did a little bit of bit more spotting damage. So a great game by the Skoda, and also Thadeous, 2,205 damage. That's not a bad score at all, and a healthy profit for a tank which is not a premium tank. It's only a normal tier 6 tank. Nearly 36,000 credits. Bottom line profit for that win. Only went for 6 minutes. It was a good fast game, the kind of game I like to watch. Thanks very much, Thadeous, for that replay. I loved it. I hope people who are interested in the Cromwells are often used at tier 6 clan wars and skirmishes. Not only by MI6, but just about all the clans who fight successfully in skirmishes and clan wars at tier 6. Cromwell's a very, very handy tank indeed. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you all next time.